we are. But if we grew up that way and we have observed it, we need to see that it is futile. We may get this thing that we're manipulating for right at the beginning, but it's not. It's going to go bad. It's going to turn bad, and it continues a cycle of behavior that can be nothing but destructive. Because the deal is that we are not fulfilled by how many people do our bidding. We may think so, but we are not. But rather, by how many people we can help. So to express the Word of God, this is coming in the lessons that are coming ahead in the course this week. To express the Word of God. And listen, this is simple. It's not a mystery. It's not something we have to ponder. The Word of God is love. To express the Word of God, to get quiet and consider what needs to be accomplished today. This is the wrap, by the way. To consider what needs to be accomplished today. To take time to visualize all the things that we have planned. To remember that just because we look busy, or there may be so much on our agenda, there are some trivial things, some may seem important, but all these things, whatever it is, there are opportunities to be loving, opportunities to come together. And I'll just take a moment to talk about this idea of coming together. The poem that I read at the beginning is a poem from Rumi. It was written in the 13th century. That's the 1200s. That two should become one. That many should return to unity. So there are so many opportunities each day to be intimate with others. And I mean intimate in all ways, because we should remember that whenever we come together, if it is an expression, if it is a communication of love, it's valid. And the fact of the matter is, no matter what, even if we're groping and grasping and trying to just like get hold of something, it is actually a symbol for something greater than that. And that if we can surrender, even in that awkward moment, even in that totally self-centered moment, if we can surrender to the presence of God, it can become something quite different. True fulfillment in life comes from making all of our activities, from the seeming mundane to the sublime, into acts of love, into acts of coming together, into acts of harmony. Service in all things means giving love to and in all of our daily activities. And true service then becomes an act of love. So think about this, these daily activities. Here. So somebody asks, what are you going to do today? Oh, I'm just watching the game. Just going to watch a game. How can that be of service? This is a mindset change. To watch it with love. To watch it with love. I saw something very disturbing last week. I bet I shouldn't go too far. I shouldn't go too far. But I watched someone get so upset over what was going on in the game that the suffering was so great. They were pacing back and forth and screaming and they kept repeating. I thought, a psychotic break. And then, observing, I thought, I don't know if I've actually gone quite that far, but I could. I remembered myself. I want to tell you something silly, to sit and watch a game that you have DVR'd that's all over with and still screaming at it like you can do something about it. So to watch the game with love would mean to appreciate the movement on the field, whatever it is. To appreciate the beauty of just of the grace. All right. All of the things that we may feel are trivial or not worthy apply to this principle. Just do it with love. If you can't do it with love, don't do it. Now, so there's consequences involved, right? There's consequences involved if we don't do it. Just because I don't love it, I'm not going to do it. So now I've got, but take here's the choice. It's really kind of a cool choice. Either don't do it and take the consequences, or do it with love. Because I'm telling you, no matter what it is, if it's something that needs to be done, if it's something that's for the common welfare, if it's something that's got goodwill involved with it, you can do it with love. Just get your attitude out of the way. Just stop, get your opinion out of the way. Look for the opportunity. If you can find value in it. See, we shouldn't be doing it if we can't find any value in it. If we can find value in it, then we give love to it, and we operate out of the authority of God. Jenny, have you got my laptop there?
I do.
There's a tab. There's a tab open. It says Rumi.
Mystical Poet.
Mystical Poet.
Yep.
Could you bring it to me, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, see, somehow it got... This is the awkward silence when the guy can't find what he was supposed to read at the end. Man, that is not right. Okay. All right, I'm just going to give it to you this way. I got it in here. This is going to, we're going out with this. It's called like this. If anyone asks you how the perfect satisfaction of all of your sexual wanting will look, lift your face and say like this. When someone mentions the gracefulness of the night sky, climb up on the roof and dance and say like this. And if anyone wants to know what spirit is, or what God's fragrance means, lean your head toward him or her and keep your face there close, like this. And when someone quotes the old poetic image about clouds gradually uncovering the moon, slowly loosen, knot by knot, the strings of your robe, like this. And if you wonder how Jesus raised the dead, don't try to explain the miracle. Just kiss me on the lips, like this, like this. That's enough.